Let's give it up for Morgan, Cajunventures.
This is a story all about how my life got twisted, turned upside down. So I'd like to take a minute, if you sit right there, I'll tell you how I went from waiting tables to become an Amazon millionaire. Next 15 minutes, you're going to learn exactly how you can find profitable products using wholesale, private label, arbitrage, and my favorite, Amazon KDP digital products without spending thousands of dollars to get started. I'm going to share with you what this Amazon FBA insane opportunity is all about and how it can totally change your life just like it did for me. A lot of sellers don't really share what they actually sell, but today we will be sharing 2 products we made from scratch. One did pretty well, one did pretty awful, and what we learned in the process. What I'm going to share with you today has the power to change your entire life. So make sure you pay attention, and for any of you who stay until the very end, we will be giving away a free Amazon seller beginner's guide worth $300, so make sure you stay until the end. Have you ever felt like, I'm so sick of this job, I could use some extra income, my boss is terrible, I just need to get out of here? Have any of you ever quit a job because you had a terrible boss? Yes? Okay. It seems like they're everywhere nowadays. Well, that's the beauty of Amazon. You can be your own boss without really having to get a whole warehouse. We've actually just done it from our garage. So who am I and what makes me an Amazon expert? My name is Morgan, but you can call me Lil Mo. We are 7-figure Amazon sellers. In 5 years, it's hard to believe. With just the 2 of us, we have no employees whatsoever. We have done $5.1 million in sales. And we really love helping people make money on Amazon since it totally changed our life. It's crazy when we started selling on Amazon, Brooke's background, he was a sugarcane farmer and I was a waitress. And we both made $400 a week. So getting crazy numbers like this is just mind-boggling. But the thing about us is we're not Amazon gurus. We are just normal, everyday people who work really, really hard. We actually started selling on Amazon. I grabbed the book off my bookshelf, I listed it, it sold overnight, and I was hooked. We did not have a lot of money to invest when we started. So whenever we started, we would go to Goodwill, we'd get 8 books for $1, and we're thinking, oh man, can we really afford to lose this $5? That's where we were at in life. But slowly but surely, we just kept reinvesting our profits back into our business, and that's how our business continued to grow. So one of our goals was to quit our jobs and travel the world in a Sprinter van, and we actually were able to do that. The most important thing to us on social media and in real life is we never want our life to seem perfect because it's not. We just want to be authentic and real. And we think if you have information that can positively change somebody else's life, you should share it. We think if you just keep this information to yourself, that's awful when there's plenty of room for, I can help you do $1 million in sales this year and it's not going to remotely impact my business whatsoever. Going from $400 a week to 2-week paychecks that were more than my mom made in a year is life-altering. Not worrying about living paycheck to paycheck, that just changes everything. I don't think that money buys happiness, but neither does being stressed about your finances and how your bills are going to get paid. The reason that we got on social media right after the pandemic is because we saw so many people we love be negatively impacted by the pandemic. So in 2021, 1 out of 2 Americans were living paycheck to paycheck. Brooke and I both grew up in trailer parks. We did not grow up with a lot of money, and we went from trailer parks to becoming self-made millionaires by the time we were 30, all thanks to Amazon and lots of hard work. With no clue what we were doing, a massive fear of being on video, I'm terrified of public speaking as well. And an iPhone 8, we went from 0 followers to 500,000 in a very, very short amount of time. But we didn't want to get popular, we just wanted to get rich. So here's what we did. Lots of people think you need hundreds of thousands of dollars to start selling on Amazon, but you can actually make bank without much money if you work smart. So we started selling stuff around our house. When times were hard, I couponed everything, and I found this item I had got at CVS for $1. It was discontinued, and it was selling on Amazon for $59.99, and I freaked out. I said, okay, how can we get more of these items? We'd even go to garage sales and ask people for their leftovers to sell. So 1 year after selling on Amazon, I quit my job that I hated, and 2 years later, Brooke quit his job. Oh, this is when our cards came tumbling down. Well, after we traveled the world in a Sprinter van, that was the good thing. Then, oh no, oh crap. The day after Brooke quit his job, our Amazon account was suspended. Most valuable lesson we learned in our Amazon journey is your business can be going great, and at any time, it's their world, and we're just lucky to be invited to it. Fortunately, we worked really hard to get our account back up, and 6 days later, and it taught us maybe we should start playing by Amazon's rules now so that we can keep our business safe. But that's the importance of diversifying and having more than one income stream. If you lose one product or you lose one stream of income, your family's still gonna eat. So that was a hard but very valuable lesson we had to learn. So that's enough about us. What's in it for you? How can Amazon actually change your life? If you're struggling to find products, we've been there and we have done that. So don't worry, we are going to share exactly what we know. So if you want a truly remote job that you can work from anywhere with no inventory, no shipping, the future is digital products. Amazon KDP is an insane opportunity. When we got on social media, we had no clue what we were doing. We are huge Gary Vee fans. He's the reason. We got on TikTok, and he says, provide value for free. So we made an entire series of videos that could have been sold as a course, but instead we uploaded them to our YouTube completely for free, teaching people how to create their own Amazon KDP products. If you don't have a budget, you can go on Canva and do it for free. We've had people do that and start making money right away. If you have a budget, you can get a ghostwriter on Fiverr or Upwork, and you can completely automate the process. Don't just make a basic product. Niches get riches. The more you go down the rabbit hole, the more money you are going to make. So military log books, you can see this. These are some examples. So they even have cookbooks with Granny getting real spicy with that chicken. And these products perform insanely well, and you can't just go to Target and Walmart and find these items. Now let's talk about how you can create your very first private label product on a budget. This is exactly how we created our first private label product for only $250. So we couldn't afford thousands on Alibaba. Heck, we couldn't even afford the shipping. So we found a paper product we could manufacture right here in the United States. It was a baby shower party game, okay? And I hate baby showers, but I love money. That's when we learned it's not about what you like, what you would buy, it's what the customers are already buying. They're already getting it, so improve the product and make sure that they buy that product from you. So don't go with your gut, go with data. We used Jungle Scout and our product sold out. We were making more money before we got out of bed than we did all day at work. Here are some good categories for beginners. This is where we started. A lot of these categories you don't have to get ungated in, so it makes it easy to sell in. These are the most popular products to resell on Amazon. As you can see, these are the most popular items you can sell. So this was our failure. So our second product was another paper product. We wanted to make sure it was small, lightweight. The reason it was a huge failure is because it was actually a pregnancy reveal lottery ticket. So very, very lightweight, very cheap to manufacture, but in an attempt to improve the product, we put baby stuff all over it, and it didn't even look like a lottery ticket anymore, so we didn't get one sale. That was $200 that we threw down the drain, but lucky product number 3, thanks to our experience and not quitting whenever we failed, we used Pinterest organic traffic, email campaigns, and product research. And for our third product, it was a huge hit because of this. The one issue we had, it was breakable due to poor packaging. So we contacted our supplier, we got better packaging, problem solved. We were on the first page within 1 week, and to this day, we still have the most 5-star reviews. These are some good rules for products. The last product I talked about, we started at $44.99. At times, we started with no competition, but they were coming. I think our supplier was one of our competitors pretty soon after, and our price got all the way down to $24.99 at times, but thanks to our low cost of only $5 a unit, we were still profitable. So it's super important to not just rely on that average price. Make sure you have room when competition shows up, because they will, and when things fluctuate, so you can still be successful. Amazon, you don't have to be the smartest, you don't have to have the most money, but you have to be the most adaptable. Adaptability and not giving up are key to success. You can't rely on one product or one way of doing things. You have to be open to change because it's inevitable. Retail and online arbitrage are definitely the cheapest but riskiest ways to start selling on Amazon. We stumbled across a discontinued beauty product, and people were paying an insane amount for it. So then I thought, what other items are discontinued that people might love? We started finding baby security blankets and news, and I guess the little kids were mad, they lost it, so their parents were gonna pay $40 for a new one. And we kind of got down the discontinued product rabbit hole. Down the rabbit hole we went. The first time I found an item, I was at Walgreens waiting on a prescription, and we had just started. And I called Brooke and I said, oh my gosh, this item I thought was worth nothing was $4. I said, they have 10. How many should I get? Because when you make $400 a week, $40, that's kind of a lot. He says, get all of them. And within 3 days, they sold out. We made $250 in those 3 days, and we only knew how to make money by going to a job and working for somebody else. So this was mind altering, and we started thinking, what else is out there? So some unique ways that you can find items that's a little sneaky. Spying on your competitors. If you see somebody on a lot of your listings, go look at their other products they have and then find where you can source those exact items. These are some of our online arbitrage tips. Always use cashback sites because selling on Amazon is a huge return on investment industry. If you source products from any marketplace with third-party sellers, spell the brands incorrectly because you will find tons of items that other resellers are going to miss. Usually if they can't spell the brand, they usually don't know how to price the item correctly, so you can get a good deal. Bundle different quantities of the same item. We have the exact same item, and what I mean by that is don't just rely on searching a UPC and that's gonna be the #1 listing. Try typing it in. We have one item, we have 8 different listings of the exact same thing. So think shampoo and conditioner with scalp brush. If you change it up, and it just allows you to have more sales because depending on the search terms, people are finding different items. And if you can get subscribe and save, that's just replenishables. That's just money in your pocket that's going to continue to come as long as you have a good supplier. How running out of milk got us into wholesale. So I was at our local grocery store, Super One, and I started scanning some local items. And if you have any items that are only available in your region, might be a good idea to sell those on Amazon. So we scanned a product, it was only available in South Louisiana where we live. So I look on the packaging, contact the supplier, and set up a wholesale account. If the product's already listed on Amazon, it's pretty much plug and play. You can either hire a VA to reorder for you, or you can do it yourself, and then you just see how many monthly sales they have and send that quantity in. I could go back in time. Instead of starting with retail arbitrage and online arbitrage, I probably would have gone more the wholesale route. Amazon changed our entire life. It allowed us to quit jobs that we hate, travel the world with our dog Dallas, and pay cash for our dream house on the water. We were able to follow our passions. With the profit we made, we got to flip and rent houses, but most importantly, we could start living life on our own terms. The beauty of Amazon is you don't have to stay on Amazon. You can diversify your business and use your profits to do what you have always wanted to do. Making money online is amazing. It's really, really good. But helping people change their life, to us, that gives us life. As you can see, Jeremy and I used to actually wait tables together, and he reached out, hey, I want to do what you're doing. So we told him how to do it, and as you can see, he made about $14K with a $5K investment. Adam had his first $34K in sales. You know, when you do anything new, you doubt yourself. Like, I know our sales number, but can we teach people how to do this? But when we started seeing people who got our guide have these crazy numbers, we're like, okay, maybe what we do does matter. We've had already, since June, we've had 6 people leave their jobs full time. So to me, that is really exciting. Had consultants come to us and tell us we need to triple the price of our guide, but because we started with such humble beginnings, we actually want to help people. So we refuse to raise the price because we want it to be available to people who actually want to change their life. Brooke and I help you quit the rat race and start living life on your own terms. If you want to learn more about us, we have a free training nightly at CajunventuresMo.com, and we are on all social media. We go by Cajunventures. Who wants a free online arbitrage seller secrets guide? First 3 people to come up here and tell me why you want Amazon to change your life will have a chance to win.
Started over 2-3 years ago. My husband and I got married 2 years ago. We work really hard. We buy storage units, we flip houses, we sell on eBay, we sell at flea markets, yard sales. We do so much, and now we want to get into Amazon. We just got approved for Amazon 2 days before we flew down here, so this is a big deal.
Hi guys, my name's Sarah. I'm like super nervous to talk right now, so I can't even breathe. But anyways, my dad passed away when I was really young. I started a brand called Soaring, and I met Cecilia, who's now became like my everything. She's like my best friend now. I can't breathe, I'm sorry. During the pandemic, my mom lost her job, and we literally had nothing. I started selling bags of used clothing. I had to quit my job, and we literally lost everything. So I met Cecilia online. I started talking to her about Poshmark. I got really into it, and then she's like, well, you could do Amazon. And I was like, oh my God. So I started doing Amazon now with Cecilia, and it's been the best thing I've ever done. And she's been teaching me how to do it. And this would help my mom buy her house. So, yeah.
My name is Jonathan Flores. I'm a summer first class in the United States Army. I've been in for 17 years. And after 5 years being at war, you get to think about and look back and reflect. So being here opened my mind. I started following Scott Needham about 2 months ago. Listened to your podcast. Cecilia took me under her wing. My story is not as crucial as other people, of course. But for me, I'm looking forward to get a better life after the military. I'm 3 years away from retiring, so that's what I'm here for. And that's my story.
We're on a mission to help as many people as possible make money online. So since all 3 of you put yourself out there, we're going to give a free guide to all 3 of you. So thank y'all so much for your time. We appreciate it.